Look, that's already scary
Yeah,
just from the
look,
picture.
look, 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 look.
Where's this at? Oh my fucking
Look,
god!
look, 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 look. And it stops.
Why does it do that? Why is it? That's in Las Vegas, the
Yeah,
stratosphere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Look where you're at. You're on top of that building, my nigga. 866 above ground. Look, that person's
Yo,
shaking.
69 feet. It's only 69
That's
feet
it. That's it. It goes forward and backwards. Look, look. Yo, my nigga, that would scare the shit out of me.
because look,
Oh!
and it just goes back, and it's like,
It just stops. Look, look. Oh! Look at
and
yo!
then it tilts. It tilts so you can look down and shit.
Oh, you can catch a ride at dark. Yo!
It's way scarier in the dark. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that. Yo. Look, you think that's just gonna fall the fuck off? That's scarier than the nitro.
Yo!
Boy, Richard Picasso here with the one and only G out of character.
Good morning, everybody.
How's everybody doing? It is August 14th? August 14th?
I don't even know no more.
What the
14th. The 14th.
Damn, August 14th, 2022. If you are watching this video right now, it is now noon. I have a couple of things to do right after this show. I got a show with Paperboy Prince out he's running for like some congressman thing.
Really?
Yeah. He's trying to he's really for the community, but he's like overly eccentric.
Give his name fully out so people could get it. What's his name?
His name is Paperboy Prince.
Okay.
Very humble, amazing person. You know, he owns like this like gallery called the Paperboyprince.com Love Gallery
Okay.
out on Myrtle Avenue. Definitely like pull up to that. I bought some merchandise for him that he signed on for me because I believe in this person's dreams. I believe that he's for the world. He's always giving back to the community with like food, you know, throwing fundraisers and just an upstanding guy. And I'm happy to be part of like anything that he does that, you know, involves giving positivity in the world. So yeah, that's going to be my day a little bit later on. And it's going to be fun. I got a quick 5-minute set. Told him I'll pull up. Amazing dude. So
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
it's
my
crazy. You could get a lot done in a 5-minute set when you yo-yo.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've done 3 songs in 5 minutes.
yeah, nah. I mean, that's the like when you plan out your set, you want to make it entertaining. You want to make it unforgettable. You know, like people that perform their whole songs. I think I had this conversation with Physic. You see that new song by DJ Khaled and Drake and Lil Baby, "Staying Alive"?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a rendition of Bee Gees.
Yeah, Bee Gees.
"Staying Alive." I don't know how to feel about the song because that "Staying Alive" song it's embedded in my brain. I grew up on disco and shit like that. You know, like I grew up listening to the Bee Gees. So the originality in that song, I don't know if Khaled gave it the right appreciation. Like, you know how long the song is, right? The song is 2 minutes long, 2.5 minutes long. It's a hook, 12-bar verse, 12-bar verse, and 2 hooks. That's how long the song is. You know, like, so I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn, I was telling Physic, why are these songs getting shorter? And he's like, because that's the way it should be. I said, why? His opinion on it is replay. Now that if the song is that good, but it's short, you're going to want to replay it back. So now they get streams, they get spins, they get looks at on YouTube. Because it's so short, you want to replay it back. They're basically taking like the TikTok and the Reels thing, and they're putting it into music now.
Yes.
And they're making songs shorter so people will want to. I don't know, man. Like I come from understanding or looking from the outside in at the era of musicians. Billy Joel used to play every instrument and then hire people to play the notes that he wanted done. Like this is so different from, and I'm not taking nothing away from you producers that make beats on pads. I'm not. This is not a waging war type of thing. My point is that music was more instrumental. There was more powerful voices singing songs. You know what I'm saying? We're never going to get another We Are the World track with 30 plus artists, powerful voices, powerful in their presence, and they're going ahead and they're singing, We Are the World. That's magic. They don't do that now. They don't do that. It's all about quick recognition and what can get you the bag fastest. I almost feel like artists nowadays don't appreciate the art of making music.
No, it's been like that for a certain amount of time now. Like, there's no, the creativity is like so diluted now. Like, nobody wants to try to be not so much different, but to express more within their own art. Like, they just release music just to release music. Like, oh, I got to get something out there, and I hope this works out. But then, like, you want to try to stand out. Remember, there's tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of artists that are trying to go for the same thing as you. How are you going to stand out? And for the most part, especially for 2022, most artists, like especially mainstream, all sound the fucking same.
Yep.
The same. And going back to Paperboy, this motherfucker dropped an album called Shrek's Family Reunion.
Okay.
He made a pretty much a whole drill sturdy album. And he's just repeating the same shit, but it's like something different about it that hits my ear. Like he got a song called Paperboy from New York. And it's just him in the song going, it's Paperboy from New York. I'm just round New York. He just does it through the whole song.
And it works?
And it works. It's like, he got a song, I feel like a SpongeBob. I feel like a SpongeBob. Live at the pineapple under the sea. Like, but it's like, it's funny. It's like funny, and it's different. I can't help it hit my ear. And he dropped a 171 song album.
That's a lot, bro.
That's a lot of fucking songs.
That's enough music that you never got to make music again.
Exactly. I don't even think I made half that. Not even 1/3 of what that motherfucker did. Like, most of the songs were a little over a minute. Some barely hit 2. So it's a lot more digestible. Because if every song was like at least 2.5 minutes long, I wouldn't get through it.
Well, that's what Chris Brown does. Chris Brown makes these long albums so he could fuck the algorithm up. We fuck the algorithm up when I post 15 clips, in a day. Like I get it. I get short and sweet and simple gets replay value. I get it. It's respecting the art. Man, I'm not talking shit about him. I didn't hear none of the 171 songs. I don't know the nigga. Has nothing to do with him. But if he made 171 songs, out of the 171 songs, which ones are memorable? And the ones that are like, when I say memorable, I mean like, not just you heard it and it's in your brain for 2-3 weeks. I'm talking about 5-10 years. We're still playing songs from 1990. You understand that? We still play Big L and hip hop songs from 1990. You understand that, right? We still take Biggie from 95. We still... Are the artists in 2020 gonna have that same replay value, making these 2-minute short songs? Is that what the future is of music? That the future is that, yeah, these short songs, it's what's gonna be. It's gonna be 100. You're gonna have like mixtapes and shit with 100 songs that are only half an hour long.
I mean, look at The Game. He dropped Drillmatic.
Oh, new album, right?
Yep,
I haven't heard it.
Yo, it's really good.
Game is a really good rapper.
When I heard it, he has a lot of heavy-hitted features on it.
Drill music, rap music,
everything.
Op music.
He got boom bap, he got drill, he got fucking R&B, he got everything in that shit.
That's good. I gotta listen to it then.
It's like when he said he was going for Grammy, this is gonna be the album of the year. This might be some album of the year type
honest,
shit.
My nigga, a lot of albums are fucking really dope. Like hip hop. I don't know about R&B too much, but I will say Givion's album was dope. Like
Kermit?
This year, what?
Kermit,
yeah. This year though, I will say like, we got a Kendrick album, we got a Pusha T album, we got a Game album,
we got a Drake album,
we got 2 Kanye albums, we got a Drake album,
a Beyonce
album. Like this year, these artists came to bat for us, and I'm proud. I'm proud. Like, hopefully J. Cole comes before the end of the year. Hopefully we get a Cole album, because I've been hearing Cole creeping lately. Like, I'm grateful that the rappers came out to rap, because it sucks when, like, I was a big fan of DaBaby. I'm still a big fan of DaBaby. But would you agree that Meg Thee Stallion, for me, is like a female version of DaBaby? They kind of rap similar. They kind of talk about... either fucking bitches or taking dick. You know, they kind of talk about, I'll fuck a bitch up if you want to fuck with me. You know what I mean? They do it in their own ways, but
it's like the way the baby presents that.
He's a nigga though. There's a nigga and a female.
It's more digestible than Megan Thee Stallion saying.
Well, that's because you're a male.
Exactly. My point.
But I like. I say what you want about me. I don't fuck. I like when bitches rap. I like when bitches rap. When nasty though. When they're nasty. When they talk about that, like that song Plan B. I'm like, oh my god, I wish she was rapping it to me. I wish she was giving me that nasty upper lip, looking at me, and standing in front of me. Yo, I wish like.
She's 5'10", so
that
fucking
shit
kill you.
Turns me on though. Like when I hear the baby rap, I'm like, oh, this is a vibe. This shit, he don't miss a fucking. She
be talking about right there, lick my ass.
He don't, and she's the same way. She don't miss a beat. So I'm looking at the trajectory of their careers, and I know
they don't even like each other no more.
Well, that's because Tory Lanez shit. He did a song with Tory Lanez after all that bullshit. But I'm looking at the trajectory of the relations of how their careers are, and. Even through all the bullshit, he got bullshit too. She seems to be furthering herself.
Are you sure?
I think that this year she's done more than he has.
But he's been kind of quiet.
But that's my point.
But he could come out and then probably blow that shit out.
I don't know, B. I've heard little snippets of him here and there on like R&B tracks and shit, and he don't sound like the same baby. He don't sound like this. Maybe after he gets out of all this court shit and getting sued.
I mean, he's been dropping the same 4 albums, and it's pretty much. You could take songs from each of his albums and it almost sound exactly the same.
That's his flow though, but
that's his flow. That's his box.
He kills it. He kills it with that box.
He's great with that flow.
He kills it with that. But my point is that that's his box, and you said that with Meg. I think she's getting out the box. Well, that's a box,
but it's like every beat with like from what I hear from Meg is always doom 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 doom. Then it starts with that fucking tag. Doom doom. That's a whole lot of fucking woman right there, baby. That's a whole lot of women. Oh, speaking of which, my sister's calling me. Let's just fuck with her.
Put it on speaker.
Hello, Contrary Candace. You are live now with the What's Up Everybody podcast. How are you doing? Hello?
That's how she don't answer the phone.
Yep, she don't answer. Quick. Hello?
Ask her if she wants to speak to Tone.
You want to speak to Tone?
She called you by accident.
Might be a butt dial.
She don't really love you. She don't really love you.
She better fucking love me. But we're going to recall her back. I want to feel loved.
What is it, Richard? You called me.
Hello, Contrary Candace. You are live now with the What's Up Everybody podcast. You just butt dialed me, I believe.
Oh, did I? My bad.
Well, since you're here, you have anything to say for yourself?
Since you're here, you have anything to say?
No, not really.
Where you at right now?
I'm in fucking DSW trying to find sandals for my fat ass ankles.
Oh shit!
It was not that funny, but okay.
They don't make them that size.
But the way you presented it was like funny. Like, it's probably some of my fat ass ankles.
I don't think your ankles are that fat. I think you're alright.
It's fucking disheartening that they have the cutest shoes. I'm trying to feel like a bad bitch, but they don't size you. And then two, the shit don't fit around my fat ass ankles.
Yo, take them shits to a tailor. Tailor make them bigger.
You gonna take DSW sandals to fucking tailor? That's like going to Portobello and fixing your suit to fucking to a tailor. It's a cheap suit. It's a one and done suit.
Yeah, and then I was talking to my friend and she was like, "Oh, you could take them to a place and get an extension on the fucking shoes." I was like, or she told me to get slides, and I'm like, "Baby girl, that's like wearing a tux with fucking sneakers."
What's wrong with tuxes and sneakers?
I'm not a ghetto bitch. I mean, your cousins and them will wear that shit, but not me.
Nah, they fucking wear.
I look like a bad bitch. Okay? I mean, I'm already a bad bitch, but
you already know how we are. You know our cousins. They don't give a fuck. They wear tank tops at a wedding. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, remember that shit?
Right?
They wore tank top to a funeral.
They wore a tank top. How you wear tank tops to a funeral, buddy?
And then it was like orange. It wasn't like black.
Yeah.
She wore a black tank top.
Like you wear black after you wear orange or fucking blue and shit.
Ghetto bitch shit. Not about that life.
I'm.
Oh!
Oh, Gilly got some dudes. I'm gonna let you continue shopping, and I'll see you when you get home.
Let's see if you can see this.
All right, bye.
Let's see if you can see this screen. Look at this screen.
What was that?
Oh,
I see a window.
All right, see. All right, look at this screen. What? This lady's trying to get in the train. She's trying to get in the train. Look, her arm's stuck. A lady trying to get in the train. Her arm's stuck. So look, she gets the train door open. This is on World Star, by the way, if y'all want to see it. She gets the train door open. Look. Boom! Yo, he shadow kicked her to the other realm.
Why you do that for?
Cause she was trying to get in the train, and the train was trying to go.
But you don't kick a fucking person. Now it's assault, and
man,
it's on camera.
Man, you'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised.
Wow, but it's like, damn.
You'd be surprised, man. Yo, it's. I don't know. I don't know if it's ever since this Black Lives Matter or like Blue Lives Matter or No Lives Matter or like I don't know what to do with y'all, but like people's morale level for one another has like sank. Like there's times where, all right, I got stuck, right? My car got stuck. I caught a flat. I was in the city, and yo, you know, if I asked 2 people for help, 8 people helped me. You know how many cab drivers saw me struggling to take my tire off and change it? They pulled over. They popped weapons out the trunk. They fucking sat there. And I was in Manhattan in awe. I'm like...
They've been through that shit before.
And then
it's like, I want to get back.
Yeah, but so what, nigga? There's people in the fucking streets, people, your own family members, your own friends that won't give back when you're on your back and you're on the floor.
It's almost like the quote, friends won't support you till strangers start celebrating you.
Yo, it's fucking bananas. Like that's
people who don't know you give you the most love.
Yo, it's weird. You know, it's fucking weird. It was real awkward to me to get that help and then on your everyday shit not be able to find like, you know. And I never look for help. I never look for. I was silencer. I never look for like a help or anything. People get mad at me because I don't even ask for favors. It's really weird. Like, nigga, why didn't you just ask me? I'm like, the most I ask is people to walk my dog for me, you know, when I was hurt with my knee. But I don't really ask for favors. And in this world, I feel like, yo, people are just fucked up. You see that kick right there? That kick right there didn't mean nothing to him.
This is Sparta kick.
My nigga, but it's the same thing for that woman. Let's say she was just late for an interview or trying to get on the train or something. Like, you saw the situation. You see these people yelling at you. You see these people being... Why are you going to engage in them? If you engage with people that are unapproachable, then you lose a war. You can't fight fire with fire. Sometimes you just have to ignore and walk away because some people aren't fixable. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think that we have a disconnect with one another. Because everybody always thinks like, oh, I got to get my point across. You're not getting your point across a tree that's 1,000 feet up in the air. First off, it's a tree. It's in the ground. The only way to get through a tree is mow it down. You really want to mow that 100? You know what I mean? You really want to go through it? No, it's not worth it. That's why she got kicked. Because she didn't realize it wasn't worth it. At some point in time, it wasn't worth it to get on the train.
Especially you taking like at least 10 seconds to get on.
You know what I'm saying?
Sticking your arm in there,
like,
holding up people.
You know who was like that? You know where it's like that? A lot? On Flushing Main Street. You know, shout out to Flushing, shout out to Queens, hometown. But Flushing Main Street is definitely like that. Like, because the Asian culture on a majority don't speak English like there, or they use that as a crutch. And I'm not talking shit, no racist shit, but they use it as a crutch. My stepfather's Chinese. I've bared witness to an Asian rather not say excuse me or sorry or anything like that, then they'd rather just talk in their language and act like they don't know the language. How many times people get pulled over and act like they don't speak English? You got your fucking license by taking an English exam. You didn't get your license by speaking your native language. You know what I'm saying? You got your license by speaking the American. You know what the fuck you're doing when you get pulled over. But people use that shit as a card. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, even in my job, they be like going through the metal detector and stuff. I'm telling you, you got to go back. But it's like I saw you walking, talking in English to your English son, and you were talking just like, you know, it was a little hard dialect, but I could still understand. You know what the fuck you're saying. And then it's like, oh, go around. Oh, hey, they do that shit where they like smile and then they just walk away and shit. Yeah. Like, no, go the fuck back there. Go through the damn metal detector because I don't know what the fuck you bringing in here now.
You know what they say too, though? They say, because my stepfather told me, you know, he goes, you know, there was a point in time in this country where Asians were not They were as blackballed as African Americans.
Oh yeah,
You know,
They had Japs only spots.
They
The
made-
Chinese Exclusion Act was really fucked
they
up.
made them build the railroad. They didn't
Yep.
make them, but they got nothing for it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like either you build railroads or you go the fuck back home.
you know, like they and that's why in Asian culture it's kind of ingrained in them, just like with like African American culture. Their ancestors have been oppressed for so long that they can't help but have the residue in their DNA. Maybe some people don't mean to be mean or be assholes. Maybe he didn't mean to kick her, but it's in his DNA somewhere. He can't help it. You know what I mean? Somebody went through it. Same thing with Asians. They like that because somebody went through it. You know, like they. It's. I think every culture though. I got put on the other day that Irish people were enslaved.
Oh yeah, they were.
I didn't know Irish people were enslaved.
Yep.
I didn't know there were groups of white people that were enslaved. Call me ignorant. And I know there's been groups of people enslaved all throughout history.
I think
but
they say it was about like 1.2 million whites that were enslaved.
that's what I'm saying. I never. That's why, like, that goes to show you, though, you know, I don't think we're that far removed from our ape ancestors sometimes. Sometimes I be looking at people and I'm like, he's just a hop skip away from grabbing a stick and a rock and going, whoo,
I
whoo,
mean,
whoo,
think
whoo.
of it when it comes to attraction. When men find it, like see a beautiful woman walk down the street, and there's like a group of guys, so, like get all dumb, like look at that ass, look at the tits, like
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it should be getting me dumbfounded too. I be looking at women sometimes and I'm just like, God, like, I wonder if it's, I wonder if the satisfaction outweighs what you have to do to get there. Putting on your jeans when you have this fat, beautiful ass, and it dope seeing those videos where they have to jump and they have to.
You see that little jiggle when they jump.
No,
jump
nigga,
down?
I like it when the jean just won't go over the ass, and there's just so much ass cheek right here, just bulging out, and she really gotta. And then they do the leg, you know, the horse kick.
Yeah.
You know,
And you
horse
see like, and it's like jingling.
yeah, like, but you see that struggle? You see the struggle of putting makeup on for half an hour, 40 minutes? You see the struggle of getting your hair done and getting, like, things done in your hair where you get fake braids and extensions, and you see the getting your nails done, and how, you know, I wonder if all that shit sometimes, and even the niggas hollering at you in the street, because I know some women that take it as a compliment. I know most women that I holler at in the street take it as a compliment, and the reason they do is because I don't come across like a dog. I come across with, like, a joke. I compliment them.
Same.
Like the other day, I'm at a gas station and this beautiful woman pumping her gas, and I went to go pump my gas, and I was just like, "Yo, that ass, good morning." I think I'm like,
that ass can morning.
just
That's
like
the
that.
most New York shit to say.
She looked at me. She's like, I said, "Listen, you make me want to get a job here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so I could pump your gas." And she just started dying of laughter. She was bad. I looked like a bum. It was Sunday morning. She gave me the time of day to have a conversation and even pulled off with a have a nice day and a smile for me because I didn't come across like a dog to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it must. I wonder if it's a double-edged sword. We got to get a bad bitch in here. We got to go ahead and go halves on like a really bad bitch for her time. Pay her for an hour, like $200. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, we just want to have a conversation with you and find out what
do it.
are the negatives and positives of being so bad.
Let's do it. I'm
You know what I
down
mean?
for it.
Like, we gotta see if somebody
I'm not
come
going
here
half
for
for that
an
shit.
hour. Yeah, me neither. Somebody come here sit down for an hour and just. I want to find out what's in her brain. Like, does she wake up in the morning or go to sleep? This is gonna sound really fucking creepy, but I couldn't be a bad bitch. I'd be fucking myself all day. I would look at myself in the mirror all day. I would just be like, damn, you bad. I would just look at myself. No, I probably wouldn't even like touch myself all day. I would just look at my own pussy, like, damn, that's a nice pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just look at myself all day. Just swear, like, if I was a bitch, I would be charging niggas to smell my vagina. That ass just to get this close. A fee, brother.
That's
fee.
OnlyFans. That's OnlyFans market right there.
No, not OnlyFans. It's not on TV, nigga. It's real life.
It's not TV. It's internet.
Nah, fuck that. It's real life. You want to smell this vagina in real life? This is gonna sound so weird. You're gonna have to pay for it, B. You're gonna have to like. Somebody's gonna clip this up one day and be like, Gil said he got a vagina.
You're gonna be doing house calls and shit. Like,
yo, if I was a chick, if I was a bad bitch, oh yeah. Like right now, I'd be fighting being a gigolo. I'd be fighting being a gigolo just because I don't know how to start the business. But if I was a bad bitch,
oh, speaking of which, I didn't know in Jersey. I just found out about this last night because I went to go get gas in Jersey after I dropped my girl off. It's illegal to pump your own gas.
Yeah, they've been pumping their gas for years.
I did not know that because
You didn't know
I got out the car.
Jersey niggas make fun of us.
I got out the car and tried to get my gas, and I see a dude like running towards me from the other side. I guess like, no, don't do that, don't do that. I'm like, why? Like I got it, and then my girl told me like, it's illegal
Yeah,
for you to do that. I'm like, but it's like, I want to get my own gas.
Nope. Yeah, it's illegal to do that.
And then like, kind of the way the guy was like talking to me was like a little bit like a little rough, like because I said like he
They
wanted me
get
to
in
like
trouble.
move.
That's why I think they get in trouble if a customer handles the gas, they could get a ticket for that. That's a Jersey law that they pump the gas for you. Why? I have no clue. Want to find out? Let's find out.
Because he wanted me to move like to another point of the gas station. He was like, move. Like his tone was like off. I was like chill, motherfucker. Like I whispered a little bit loud that my girl heard it. It's like no, like stop. Don't be be nice.
Peep it. Jersey is one of 2 states where you can't pump your own gas, and it has been that way since 1949. There has been some exceptions in recent years. However, any form of self-service gassing up is a violation of the Retail Gasoline Dispensing Safety Act. The purpose of this act is to pay an ODE to the gas attendants across the Garden State.
Okay, I don't know what that
Okay.
means, but all right.
Yeah.
Because if I don't give you a tip, if I leave, then what? What you made from that? Thank you for
I don't know
pumping my
what
shit
ODE
for free.
is. To pay the ODE. What is that?
How's the city? How's the state getting money for somebody else pumping your gas for you? I don't understand that. Somebody in Jersey in the comments, please let us know because we're New York niggas and we don't know shit like Jersey stuff.
Yeah, nah.
Please elaborate. Whoever's from New Jersey, please let us know in the comments because I'm fucking confused with all that.
Nah, but what?
Please like and subscribe while you're there too.
But Jersey's weird, man. Jersey got so many different like rural areas, and then they got like Jersey City, and then you have like Newark, right? And then you have
And Jersey City don't even look like a city.
Nah, Jersey City.
Remember, in order to be
it's
like
a hood.
in order to be a metropolis, in order to be considered a city, you gotta have at least 1 million people to be considered. Like
Jersey City got 1 million people.
That's 1 million people in that one little area of Jersey.
Maybe. Let's see.
Like, in order to be identified as like we're New York City, we have way over 1 million. We got I think like 12, 13 million just in New York City alone. But from what I
No, it don't. Not even close.
like to be a metropolis.
It don't even got a half. It don't even got how many people
Right.
live in.
To be considered a metropolis, you have to a metro city, like a metro. You have to have at least 1 million people in the city.
Yeah, not no million people.
Yeah, so because I've been to Jersey, I've been around like Communipal, I've been around Roosevelt, I've been around all those areas of like Jersey City. I remember like my friend's cousin. So she still lives there and stuff, but yeah, she was bad too. But that's a whole different story. But I remember always driving there. I'm like, I don't see no fucking like giant buildings. I don't see no business district or none of that shit here. And if they did, it was like if they did have a business district, it was really small. It was like a bank, and then across the fucking street was like a finance building. And then that's it. That's the whole business district.
Did nothing else.
Nothing else. Like sometimes you'll see like maybe like a mall area or a fucking. Like,
Yeah, something to
finance center and
yeah.
stuff. Like, okay, this is
Yeah,
the
but
part
it's
where
all
the money.
buildings over there, no?
Yeah, no, it's like fucking low level like housing, like my townhouses. It's like a bunch of townhouses connected to like restaurants and there's like gas stations and car dealerships all around Jersey City. That's all there is. That's like I don't see no. And there's a fucking scary looking cemetery that's over there, across from a baseball field, which that freaked me out a little bit. But there's no like major giant buildings looking up and shit like that. They do have it, but it's like really small. It's like a very small, finite area. And I was like, I know there's not millions of motherfuckers walking around here going to this giant business building right here to do business. But it's weird. Jersey, I mean, Jersey's cool. Like some of my memories that will always be forever in me was in Jersey City, and yeah, fun life. I wouldn't live there, but I visit.
I mean, I think Jersey's nice. I think Jersey's nice. To live.
Jersey's nice, just not
Jersey's
that
nice
part
to
of Jersey for me.
They got bears.
Joe
too.
Button's from Jersey.
They got bears in Jersey. They got
Yeah.
bears and deers. They got bears, deers, and all that shit.
I was walking in the Bronx, like in Pelham Bay Park. I saw a fucking deer, and it shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, where the fuck we get deer here in the Bronx?
In Pelham Bay Park, really?
On the Kamizov Trail, right next to Orchard Beach, there's a
Uh-huh.
trail that you just walk on, and I saw a fucking deer, and I was just so shocked. I'm like, oh shit, we got fucked. I scared my girl because I was so shocked because we were walking the trail.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting down. I turned my head. I'm like, oh shit, it's there.
You ever ran from like a raccoon or anything like that?
Yeah, right here, around my block. The street where I live, there's raccoons, there's possums, there's skunks. I just saw a skunk walking next to a dude, like walking my way like 2 nights ago. He's walking by. He's like, Bill, be careful. There's a skunk. I was like, yeah, he was just walking right next to you, and you didn't do nothing.
And College Point is notorious for raccoons. Like
we have
raccoons,
skunks.
like the size of bears, though. They look like little bears, bro, and they travel in packs. So like it'd be crazy. You'll see one come out, a big one.
Yep.
And then you'll see 5 little
Yep.
ones, and then another big one behind it at
Yep.
the end.
I remember I threw garbage out one night for garbage night the next day. Mm-hmm. And my mom's looking out the window. It's like, yo, Rich, come here. And I'm like looking out the window. I see 6 or 7 raccoons breaking into the garbage trying to get the garbage out. I'm like, oh, the fucking sanitation is going to be so pissed.
Yeah, like, but they get, they're not that bad. They're actually, besides them being like, they get in annoying spots and they break your garbage. They actually clean up they eat all the bad shit.
Some people have raccoons as pets.
Yeah, that's a little nuts though. Like,
I mean, if you get probably one that's a baby and you raise it, but if you get one like from
still
the
a little
wild,
fucking nuts.
I mean, that's what they say about dogs and cats at one point. Like, who's gonna take a cat? You ever seen like a authentic, like what cats used to look like? They're still around today. Egyptian cats with
Where
those
they come
fucking
from?
pointy
Yeah,
nose.
yeah, where they come from? Yeah.
People and the way they don't fucking meow, they fucking hiss like snakes and shit, like and shit. And people, I was like, how the fuck you want that as a pet?
And they have them as pets.
Yes.
People be having them as pets.
Yes, and they got fucking bang. They don't got
Fuck
teeth.
that.
That's like, who the
Fuck that. Like, yo, there's no way. Like, I have my pets, and part of me be feeling guilty because I look at my fish and I'm like, damn, they just don't do nothing. They just swim back and forth till the day they die. You know what I'm saying? They just swim back and forth till the day they die. They can't. But then what's the alternative? They're not gonna survive in the ocean in the wild. They're gonna get eaten anyway, right?
They'll get
So
eaten
it's
by
like,
a bigger fish, or
I'd be feeling so bad, but I would never have an animal in my house that's like bigger than me or
no.
has a temperament that I gotta worry about it.
like if I have a pool, I wouldn't put a giant squid in it.
Like there's people that be having their dogs and you can't even go in their house. You can't go near them. You can.
Like what that dog been through that you made it like that?
Or why even have a dog if you're the only person that can pet it? Like if you're the only person that can come near your dog, you can't bring your
Like,
dog.
my dogs bark at people, but then eventually when you come through the gate,
Yeah, but
they're
they
like,
don't
oh,
mean- yeah, they
whatever.
don't do shit. Yeah, they don't do
They
shit.
don't do shit. They try to intimidate them because they're like going, oh, who the fuck is that? Go. And then when they come in and they see me like, hey, what's up? Like if I see like you and they come in like, oh, it's oh, okay, this nigga's cool. So,
Yeah, like I don't understand how some people be having like big cats in their crib. Like Texas got more cats in the world in captivity than the rest of the world.
everything's
There's
bigger in
more
Texas.
cats in captivity in Texas than the rest of the world. Not too long ago, like 10 years ago, there was a guy that had like 90 animals in his crib and they all got free. They had to kill the fucking lions. He had lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Nigga had Neverland
Yo,
Safari
bro.
Zone in that shit.
Hold up, let me see if I find the story.
Damn, there's a girl I know that moved to Texas. She's like a caterer. She's dope, very very dope chick. She used to live in Newark. I used to hate driving over there and shit because it was like 47 minutes with no traffic. I had to go through like 3 different tolls just to fucking see her. I'm like, damn, I wish you had a car. They be chicks with no cars that live in like fucking Jersey or Philly, and then they expect you to pick them up and then come back, go over the damn bridges for them. I was like, why the fuck you got a car? Like, meet me halfway somewhere. I hate that shit. It's like, what's the point of me, like, either being your friend or dating you? You got a car and you don't want to meet me halfway, but I gotta go over the toll, pay the $16, go over the fucking bridge like two or three times every 2 weeks and shit for you. Like, come once. Like, if I go over twice, just come over the third time. Your car's not going anywhere. But my neighborhood's safe as far as I've lived there all my life. Nothing's bad happened in my house. The worst that's happened in my house is that it's got flooded. But that's manageable.
Yeah, but you know some people just take advantage. Some people just take advantage of a situation that's given to them.
Yep, until you address them, they're like, oh, why do you feel that way? It's like, no, I feel that way. It's what's going on. I'm not stupid. Like, try. Like, It's the problem with like human beings. It's like if one person's putting more of the effort in, the other person's not. Then why the fuck you like deal with that shit?
Well, that's called being content, bro. Like some people are content. Some people. Come on, DMX said it. I love my baby mother. I never let her go. You know what I'm saying? She could be a cheating whore. Don't give you no love. But you
But
can't help it.
He was
like,
the cheating whore.
what?
But he was the cheating whore.
Yeah, right.
He was cheating before he even got put on. Like he was really fucking around now. I think it did.
What?
Cause don't he got like fucking like 11 kids from like?
No,
8
it's the
different
same.
baby-
Nah, I think he got the same. He got,
He
the
got like
same.
10. He got at least 10 kids.
Yeah, but he don't have that many baby moms though. I don't think so.
I think he got like 5. Or does he have one? There was one rapper. I don't know if it was him that has like 15 kids. Remember like Shawty Low? Then they got
Yo, that nigga got mad kids.
then they got like 11 kids from 10 baby mamas. I'm like, God damn. Atlanta don't be giving a fuck. I'm gonna catch this fly when it comes back.
Yeah, right. Good luck.
When it comes, well, I'm gonna catch it when it comes back. I'm gonna slap that shit out of it. Oh yeah. Also on a brighter note, I finally got my official small business card with my LLC on it.
Let's go.
So I can officially now say I'm a small business owner, and I'm gonna run that shit up. I'm gonna be careful. I gotta be responsible because I do want to buy some more stuff for my brand now. But it's like now everything could be a write-off, and now I just gotta be more intricate about the things I actually need. Like if I'm gonna now order more yo-yos, I don't have to keep putting it on my debit and not getting shit.
Well,
from
you get
it.
something back for it, you know, and now
Yeah.
you get to show what your business is worth at the end of the year based upon how much you're spending and
Yes.
giving back.
It's exactly why I wanted the small business card. So
You got. I saw. You guys see the documentary? It's called not documentary. A movie by Ben Affleck called Deep Water.
I heard the name Deep
Bro,
Water.
bro, we were just talking about being content and all this shit. My nigga, this woman, his woman, is a promiscuous woman. Like, she likes the pool boy. She fucks somebody. That's his wife, and that's his wife. And this nigga winds up killing all the niggas. Spoiler alert, that she's fucking with, or that he thinks she's fucking
Instead
with.
of her?
Instead of her. And
Why?
then because he loves her. That's my wife. And then she's like at a point where they're arguing about shit. She says something that like just strikes a nerve. It hasn't happened to me, but I could almost put myself in his shoes. She's like, you know, you upset that I be with these men, but you love that all these men want me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's like
it turns you on that I'm wanted by all these men, but you get mad that I'm with these men. And she would deny, bro. She would deny, even though it'd be blatant to him. She's getting drunk with the poo boy in the kitchen, and she's like, "Yo, he's over here."
who plays the promiscuous
my
woman?
nigga? Yo, Anna de Armas. You know Anna de Armas?
No, from what?
Oh,
From
yo,
where?
bad bitch.
Right,
Oh,
let's look her up real
look her up. It's ANADE.
Anna de Armas.
Yeah, oh my God, beautiful woman. I think she's one of the most beautiful women in acting right now. Like, oh my God, like, oh, the hard on.
Oh yeah, she's dope.
Yo,
Oh, she's my age. She's 34. It's on.
yo, son,
It's
with,
on!
with these eyes, yo,
Yup.
with these eyes.
She got like the Jolie eyes.
My God, here, look, I'm gonna let you see her.
She like Angelie's.
Look at that face, she's gorgeous. I fucking love it. Yo, so she's playing a promiscuous woman in this shit, and this nigga's
God
losing
damn.
his mind.
I
He's
can see
losing
why.
it. But at the end, they still stay together.
And deep.
Yo, she finds out he killed all these people, and she goes, "You killed them for me? You killed them because you love me?" And then they're together at the end. It's
Wow.
yo, you gotta see that movie, B. That's what
It's
I tell
called
you.
Deep Water.
Yeah, some people will be content. Some people will be content with being it because you love that person so much. You
Well,
love
it came
that-
out this year.
Yeah, it came out on Netflix. You love that person so much. You're so attracted to them. They're so fucking sexy to you. You can't get enough of them. You can't keep your eyes on your hands off of them. And what do? You kill anybody that comes near them.
And they end up staying together.
What?
And then there's like no fucking jail time and shit.
Nah, he never got caught. He never gets caught for the murders or nothing.
Was he like a former agent? He got agents and shit.
He's just a big businessman. And the way yo, B, he
I'm just looking all this shit up right now. So
He almost gets caught, but he don't get caught. He's just smart. And then she kind of backs him up a little bit. But she be crying over the niggas that Like, he kills because she be loving some of these niggas. She be loving getting fucked by them. She lets to get fucked by them. And it's like I said, it's such a weird movie because I know in real life people live like that. I know in real life that there's couples that they know one or the other are fucking somebody else, and that's my woman. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Look at that shit with Hulk Hogan. Remember Hulk Hogan? Where he was fucking his best friend's girl?
Yep.
And the best friend recorded it, and then
I know he recorded it.
somebody got caught. Well, the thing was that Hulk Hogan knew there was cameras in the bedroom. This guy, I forgot his name. Man. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Damn, that's a name I haven't heard in a minute. I know he had, like, what was his daughter's name? Brittany Hogan or something?
I don't know.
Terry? No, because his name's Terry.
He's
His name is Terry. And he had a wife, and then they ended up divorcing. And Brittany, cause remember Hogan knows best? Like, reality shows back in, like, the 2000s were, like, fucking awesome. There was just something a little bit, like, 2 days ago I saw about Anna Nicole Smith when she had her little reality show.
I forgot his name, man. But his friend, he was actually a famous. He's actually a famous person. I think in Florida. He's a radio host. He's a famous radio host known for doing crazy shit on the radio, doing crazy, making women show their titties, all this shit.
Like Howard Stern type shit.
Howard Stern type shit. And he was Hogan's friend, and you know him and Hogan were friends, and he had a badass wife, and Hogan was like, "Yo, what else? What's good? Can I fuck your wife?" And he was like, "All right, go ahead. You can fuck my wife." So he was in another room while he's allowing his wife to get fucked by Hogan. And supposedly in those recordings, he was asking her to call him a nigger. He was fucking her, asking her, "Call me a nigger. Do I fuck you like a nigger? Do I fuck yo say
with
Matt?"
The hard R?
That's why he went so hard suing Gawker. Gawker was the company that let out the sex tape. He went so hard on suing them because he said, all right, when you're a famous person, right? This is a great argument. When you're a famous person, you're allowed to be judged. People are allowed to say what they want about you on TV because you're a public figure. When you're out there to the public as a public figure, people are allowed to say what they want about you, and you can't do nothing about it. You can't sue them. You can't do nothing about it. You're a public figure. But he was saying that when he was having sex with that woman, he wasn't being Hulk Hogan, the public figure, that people are allowed to put things out and say what you want about him. No. He was being Terry, whatever his name is. Terry Bola?
Terry Bola.
That's his name?
Wait. Hulk Hogan. Real name?
Terry Bola?
Yep. Bolea.
Yo,
Terry Eugene Bolea.
He said that he said, when I was doing this, I was being Terry. I wasn't being Hulk Hogan, so they shouldn't be allowed to put this up.
Oh, he's 69.
Damn. So yo, he got
Brooke Hogan. That was his daughter's name.
Brooke
Hogan.
He got away with. They didn't get the sex tape out. He sued them for defamation of character or some shit, and he fucked his best friend's wife. Crazy, right? Crazy how.
Yeah, didn't he win like $114
he sued
million?
them. Yeah, he sued them for putting that up because he said that as Hulk Hogan, they're allowed to expose him, but as Terry whatever, they're not allowed to expose. It's against the law. Until until we become famous and public figures, and that's for a court to decide. We could be putting all this shit up and all this, but if a court decides, nah, nigga, you just fucked up his life.
It's like when they try using 6ix9ine's name, and they weren't allowed to. Like they were like brands trying to use the 6ix9ine name, but Tekashi had to prove that he was 6ix9ine, and he had to prove that in court because the Skunk Gang or the Scum Gang and all these brands, like these people were trying to use his name. It's like, but I'm 6ix9ine. I gotta control my brand, like it's me. So he had to go to court to fight for his name, and they eventually gave him his name. So anybody that tries to use his name now, it will get fucking sued. I just realized this shit's on my head.
You're holding it pretty good.
Oh, good. I'm like that dude on New York Nico's page, like Make Me Balance. That nigga be putting like the crazy. Nigga be putting trash cans on his head, like riding bikes and shit. He's a cool dude. I gotta meet him. All right, let's see. Can I turn my head? Yeah, baby. What's up, y'all?
Oh shit, they're gonna hire you.
Nah, I'm already trying a lot of the joke clubs. This shit is a little difficult, but I'll get it.
There you go, Bubba the Love Sponge. Oh,
Bubba the Love
That
Sponge.
was his wife that Hogan fucked.
Wow,
Bubba the Love Sponge.
He's in a whole another thing with Tucker Carlson on Fox News too.
Yeah, he was a good personality. I saw. Like I looked him up. I heard it. I actually heard his thing on the Concrete podcast. There's a podcast called Concrete, spelled with a K, and I heard the whole story there, and I was like, oh shit, like yo, it's crazy what the FBI did to get this tape. It's crazy the things that this guy was put through. Not to say he was a good person. I don't think any good person lets another person, especially his best friend, fuck his wife. You know what I mean? Like that's just, hey, you're into what you're into. I can't even argue, but it's just fucking weird. And especially Cole Hogan, no cap, that nigga probably got like a 12-inch monster. You know what I'm saying? And your name is Bubba the Love Sponge. I know you ain't nowhere near his fucking ability.
If they did the steroid shit in the wrestling thing, I don't know how big his. I would imagine how big his.
Well, they say your balls shrink, not your dick. Your balls shrink when you do steroids, because I think you're what you're doing is you're manipulating your testosterone in your body. Your testicles have a lot to do with how much testosterone in your body. It's like, it's no joke when niggas have big balls. That has a lot to do with testosterone, not only a body.
Does it make you more manly if you have big balls?
Not that. It's more testosterone. Like, it's not a manly. Testosterone don't only have to do with being like a manly thing. It's like when you're at the gym and you did 99 reps and you want to go 100. That's testosterone. It's not, has nothing to do with being a man, because there could be gay dudes. Gay dudes would just that'll fuck you up because his testosterone is real high. It's not being a man. It's more like being. It's like how big is the animal in you? That's how I compare it to. How big? That's why women have estrogen. Feel me? That's like their version of it. Women have estrogen. They have something like dudes that are trying to transform. They have like or women that are trying to transform. They have estrogen blockers. So the estrogen don't come through, and they start taking testosterone. That's why you see those women that their titties disappear and then they get pecs like us. You see what I'm saying?
Shoulders and shit.
And if I'm speaking about anything I don't know, what the fuck is new?
You're on the right show. You're on the right podcast.
You're on the right podcast, right?
We give informational disinformation.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Lord. I went to Six Flags.
Oh, how was that?
Dizzy.
When's the last time you went to Six Flags before that?
2015. That was the last time I went. And
yeah, I could bring up the Six Flags.
Yeah, that was fun. Getting to the park, I went to get like some visuals of the park and stuff. Like, it was called they had like a summer vibe, summer thingy that they're doing to the park. So there was like a lot of summer themed things at each location. That was after the Batman ride right there. That's just, when you first get there, the first ride you should always go is the Batman ride.
That's not a real Batmobile, you know that, right?
I know it's not.
It's not. It's actually smaller.
Yes.
A lot smaller.
The real Batmobile is like fucking
yeah, it's like
24.
Monster. It's like 24 something like.
But,
you went on every ride?
We both bitched out on one ride each.
What ride?
Uh-oh.
What ride?
Cops are coming. I bitched out on the Nitro.
Oh, you couldn't do Nitro?
And it's funny because I rode it twice before. But it was just something about it now that I'm like 7 years older now. Looking at that shit. Like, because it has the biggest fucking drop, I think, in all of roller coaster them. Because it's like, with normal roller coaster, for example, if you get on like the Superman ride, it just goes. And then it just stops, and then it does like not like a drop like down, but it just feels like that, and then it's like a twist, and then you just fly, like fucking go off, and you're laying flat. You're like this, like pretend like you're actually Superman flying.
Yeah, with the Superman.
But with the Nitro, that shit's like
you're sitting straight up.
You're sitting like regular.
You got this little thing like this.
It's right here. Like there's nothing harnessing you here. It's just something holding you down here, so you won't fly the fuck off. And you're like,
and I think that's the worst part about the roller coaster.
And then you go straight down.
Like, we're in 2022. You guys definitely could have found a way for the roller coaster not to make noise by now. You guys definitely could have. Like, for me, that's the worst part of a roller coaster ride for me.
Hearing the
if I would rather climb stairs and an escalator, right, to get to the top of a ride, to drop down, than to have to go up and hear that noise. It fucks me up every time, like clockwork. Like, oh my God, I get so scared. Just and then you get to the top.
I think that's the reason why roller coasters are roller coasters. Hearing that's the the trademark of any roller coaster. Hearing that sound while you're going to fuck up, like the adrenaline's kicking in, fight or flight starts kicking in a little bit. Like, why did I do this? Oh my god, I can't leave now. This shit's going off. Like, but my girl was an adrenaline junkie. She was like, I want to go on the Nitro again. I want to go on King of the Car again.
That's how I be.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's like I couldn't take it. Like the adrenaline after 2 rides already fucked me up. I just want the Batman ride, and then they had like the kind of bullshit Batman ride that just goes like this, like kind of like around and shit. It had some up and downs, but it wasn't like it was just bullshit. And it felt like my face, like my ghost, my spirit left my face. I felt hollow in my head. I'm like, okay, I don't feel too good. So I ended up having to sit down for a little bit because I was like just so fucking dizzy after that. And I drank some water, and then she actually got pretty popular because on my second page, Richie Loves Life, we did like a collaborative thing, and she tried doing like the Drew Barrymore thing, like whenever you can go out into the rain, do not miss your opportunity. And they got a lot of fucking likes, and she was like shocked. It got like almost 230 likes and like almost 6,000 views and shit.
Well, people like to see people having fun. You ever seen this ride, my nigga? Look, you can see it from here. Look at this.
Don't scare me with rides now. What fucking look? That's already scary just from the picture.
Look.
Where's this at? Oh my fucking god!
Look. And it stops.
Why does it do that? That's in Las Vegas, the Stratosphere. Right?
Yeah. Look where you're at. You're on top of that building, my nigga. 866 above ground. Look.
Yo.
That person's shaking.
69 feet. It's only 69 feet.
That's it. It goes forward and backwards. Look. Yo, my nigga, that would scare the shit out of me.
Because look.
Oh!
And it just goes back. And it's like.
It just stops. Look. Oh! Look at it.
And then it tilts. It tilts so you can look down and shit.
Oh, you can catch a ride at dark. Yo!
It's way scarier in the dark. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that. Yo! Look, you think that's just gonna fall the fuck off? That's scarier than the Nitro.
Yo! That shit's sick, right? Could you do that? Like, yo, what I'm
if I'm in the back, I don't want to be the first to die.
Like what I really like about Six Flags is the fact that they'll let some rides open in the rain.
Yes.
I remember I went one year with my homegirl, and yo, we did every ride like 3 times because it started raining and people left the park. The Batman ride in the rain is the best. Batman ride in the rain, fucking awesome. Yo. Oh, it feels so good when you're like this and the water's hitting you. Like I'm a pussy until I get on the ride. When I get on the ride, I'm fine. Like, after I do 1 or 2 roller coasters, but I swear, like I said, that noise, and then, like, I always get that vision of Final Destination in my head. Remember Final Destination? Yes. The roller coaster scene?
Mm-hmm. No.
You never seen Final Destination, the roller coaster scene?
But there's been, like, 5 different Final Destinations.
Oh, my God. Final Destination.
Oh, yeah, she couldn't go on the El Toro ride. She didn't like the wooden roller coaster.
It breaks your neck. It's a neck breaker. It's a neck breaker.
Like, it doesn't have, like, no loops, but it just has... The drops it has are fucking crazy. Because it's, like... It's all over the place. She didn't want to go on that ride.
Look, you never saw this? We'll walk out with this. You never saw this?
The fucking Superman... The fucking Batman almost broke my neck. What's it? This is an actual ride?
No. This is a movie. Final Destination. Look.
It's muted, so we won't
get copyrighted. Muted so we don't get copyright. Yeah, fuck that. It's muted so we don't get copyright. You guys can see it.
So what? Okay,
so like a loose string. Look, something. Look right there. Look.
Wait, go back.
Look, you're gonna see it. Look, there's a little leak in the brake line. You know, just a little leak in the brake line.
Right now, well, for most rides now, they have like sensors that let you know if the fucking coaster's fucked up.
Yeah, you know, yeah, they have sensors.
You know, back then, you know, they just say YOLO.
Yeah, YOLO. Yeah, look. Here's the first turn. They're all good, right? Look, they're all enjoying it. Woo! Look, he got the camera. Look.
Okay, that would never happen on any fucking ride.
Look. Well, if you got to sneak it in, that's what he did.
But even then, it's like you're going so fast to hold your phone.
I think I've seen people hold
upside down.
Oh, she hit it. Look, she hit it. Boom! The camera fell on the rail. And you know what happens when the camera fell on the rail? Boom! It just disconnected the brake line. So now they got no brakes.
Now they're just fucking on a runaway road.
Look. The
Like
hydraulic system. Look, the thing just came off, Rich. Look at this thing. Look, I didn't show you this before you went.
Thank God I would have done, babe.
Look.
Yo.
I'll tell you what, that's a long ass ride. Uh-oh, here comes a wheel. Wheel just fell off.
See, what are you doing? You're like in the control tower seeing
Look,
this
wheel
shit.
just fell off. Nothing you can do. It won't stop. Look. One card out. Look, she fell out.
Wow.
Look. He's holding on for dear life.
Oh, no, you dead.
Oh, that must be fun. Oh, he caught him.
They all would have been dead. This was never, like, how you hold on a roller coaster that hard with that speed?
Oh, there he goes.
Whoo. Sometimes I always feel like I'm too tall.
Oh.
Dead.
Oh.
Dead. Oh, damn. What's he doing? Trying to lift the coaster so it can be on one side?
Oh my God. Look. This is the best right here. And that would be the worst thing that could happen to you.
Being upside down, a loop-de-loop? Ah, damn.
You know, I hate rides that go upside down too. They give me
Up, you dead.
I'm gonna be
Up,
stuck.
you dead.
Up, you dead. Up, you dead.
They're gonna have to close the park down. That's it.
Nigga, I'd have been fucking climbing already. The
park's closed down. This is the end of that amusement park.
Yo, he's holding on for dear life.
As long as that shit don't snap off.
He's trying to rock it forward. Don't fuck around, rock it backwards.
Wow.
Oh, he rocked it backwards. Here we go again. Yeah, nigga, you got... Oh!
Ooh, damn.
And she's the last one. So what'd you do, Rich? You going on a roller coaster ever again, buddy?
I mean, I can say I already did. So, remember, this movie's what, like 20 something years old.
Yeah, well, not bad. Yeah, probably.
I mean, this is during the time with like coasters, because they even say on some of the rides, like they have warning signs that say like, look, like if just to kind of reassure the crowd, like, hey, look, if some shit happens, we have fail-safe mechanisms. If the ride stops, if shit feels loose, it has like an automatic return back, like slowly.
I don't hear that shit when I'm on the ride and something starts to go wrong.
But it's like, if something goes wrong, it's like I know that assurance is like, okay, they know what they have to do, because now they'll be held liable if shit does go wrong, if something does fuck up.
Oh yeah, nah, those theme parks are insured.
And that Great Adventure, that's the biggest Six Flags, because there's other Six Flags around the world.
Yeah, it's like 3, right? 3 or 4 in the United States.
There's like 6. There's like 4 in the United States, and I think 2 in Canada.
Okay.
And I think one is in Toronto. But Great Adventure, the one in Jackson, New Jersey, that's the biggest. That's the biggest one. That's the one with all the known rides. The other ones are just like the other ones are Disneyland. Six Flags is Disney World.
I got to deep dive into Great Adventure. It's such a genius idea to do something like that. It's such an architectural feat to create those roller coasters, that metal.
Mm-hmm. And they have a collaboration I didn't know with Disney World too.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. No, damn, Disney sticks their dick in everything.
Of course, Disney's not stupid. They're fucking.
But you know what? They even stuck their dick in yo-yos too, because there was in Disney World in Florida, they had like a kiosk for like Dunkin' yo-yo players.
Really?
For almost 2 years. They would just have the kiosk, like in the main part where they have like the kiosk parts like of Disney. You ever been to Disney World?
Yeah. No.
Well,
No.
There's like a line area where there's like different like merchandising booths where you can go, and one of them was a Dunkin' kiosk booth for years.
Yeah, I went to Universal Studios. I didn't go to Disney World.
My mom has free tickets for Universal Studios.
Let's go.
For up to like 10 people.
Let's go.
I was like, yo.
Let's plan a trip for November, December when it's cold up here.
Yeah. No, go there. We could be a 3-day weekend. Just take Friday off and just go Saturday, Sunday.
I'm with it. Let's go.
And my mom we just chill at my mom's place. Only 2 hours from Universal.
Let's go, nigga. November. Yo, look, whoever listens to this pod, any bad bitches will come with us. You're more than welcome.
Bad bitch for this nigga, because you already know you need Get some. You remember we're gonna be in Tampa, so we gotta drive to Orlando.
That's not bad though.
It's only a 2-hour ride. It's not far.
It's not bad though. You can walk us out, Rich. We've been here for an hour, baby.
Yeah, almost
we
gotta
gotta
get
get going,
ready.
right? Yeah.
We got like less than an hour to get there.
Yep.
The show already started.
All right, bet.
So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the What's Up Everybody podcast with me and G out of character.
Hey, yo,
So
like
please-
and subscribe, motherfuckers.
Please like and subscribe. We appreciate all the love. The views have been really going up, especially. Also, subscribe to our Piggy Clippies channel. That's been doing a lot of numbers too. Mm-hmm. You know, also, of course, you gotta definitely subscribe.
Check
there.
his album out. His album's out.
Album's out.
Album's been
Definitely-
in the description,
Yep.
as you saw.
Yep. So Lucy's Natural too. Welcome to the circus. I definitely got a lot of content coming out on the way. We got a lot of dope things coming out in the future. So definitely stay tuned. Follow us on our Instagrams. Richie loves yo-yos right here. That's Fumamucho right over there.
Yay, yo.
Have a good night, everybody.
Pasa buenos noches.
Yeah, that thing.